Good evening and welcome to Ignite News on 6 at 6. It's Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. I'm Rihanna Nikram. Thanks for joining us. Here are the headlines. Guyana's grade 6 students posted the country's best ever math results, with all subject areas showing improved performance. Region 3 girl is the 2025 NGSA top student. President Ali praises Canada's lasting impact on Guyana's health, education and trade sectors. And deadly crash renews call for stray animal control. Guyana has recorded improved overall results in all subject areas at this year's National Grade 6 Assessment NGSA examination. There was notable improvement in mathematics, with 55.51%, the highest in the country's history, compared to 40.6% last year. English language recorded 69.25% passes when compared to 66.79% last year. Social studies recorded 64.77% compared to 62.88% last year, and science 63.7% compared to 54% last year. Speaking at the official release event, Education Minister Manik Chan says this year's exemplary results are reflective of conscious investments as well as hard, consistent work.
Today is the day we see how investment and hard work delivers the nation's best results. And that's what we got from Dr. Manning. Investment, conscious investment, back-breaking and consistent work where we were forced to put on blinkers and block out the noise, and daily strides that we didn't get celebrated for on the front pages or any page of any newspaper, has shown us today that once we invest in our children in this country, they will do well. And today we celebrate Guyana's best results across every single subject ever in the history of this country. And it didn't happen by magic.
The minister noted that the students succeeded despite challenges such as COVID, as she was pointed to strategies such as improved school monitoring, investments in trade teachers, partnership of teachers as well as parents, improved access to textbooks, and student being receptive.
So when we came into office in 2020, schools were closed for 5 months, and they remained closed for 2 years in the primary level. And we're still burning from those years that we lost. We're still feeling it. So these results are extra special when you consider that in the world. The UN, UNICEF, the World Bank, all the IFIs had predicted that we would see tremendous learning loss reflected in results, and early school leaving, what we know in Guyana to be dropouts. And Guyana has defied both of those predictions.
The minister pointed out the troubleshooting and strategies implemented also led to better turnouts at school and improved results by trained teachers. Tanasha Myers of Academy of Excellence in Region 3 has topped this year's National Grade 6 Assessment, NGSA, achieving a perfect score in all the subjects she wrote. Myers will be heading to her dream school, Queen's College, in the new school year. The Ministry of Education today released the NGSA results at a well-attended event at the Artichoke Conference Center that was streamed live on social media. In attendance were parents, teachers, education officials, and top students, some of whom spoke with Ignite News.
I feel good, and I know that I can keep this up when I go to Queen's College. Well, my parents took away some of my privileges, but I still ended up studying and working hard. I studied on the weekends, I had lessons on the weekends, and I had online classes in the nights, and it paid off in the end. I would say that everything's going to be fine as long as you study and prepare, and the test is really easy. Like I said, as long as you study and prepare, the test will be really easy and you'll be just fine and you could do as good as me.
I got Queen's College today. I feel very happy and I had to study and do lots of homework after school, and I also had to cut out some playing hours from my time, and I had to go to extra lessons. And don't be nervous because if you get enough sleep, eat properly, study and revise every night, and go into the exam very calm, and leave some time for playtime and relaxation, then you'll be fine.
The secondary school I got is Bishop's High. I am grateful and I am very happy, like very happy. It was hard, no screen time, no playtime, just studying. No past papers since grade 4, and yeah, it was difficult. I would tell them, whatever you put your mind to, you can always achieve it in life. So.
I got Queen's College. I'm very happy and excited. It was a very fun journey because I did it with my friends and family members. I'm looking forward to making new friends and have a better learning opportunity. Have confidence in yourself and study hard.
The top 10 students are Myers, Kalissa Himprasad of Hoyce Darren Primary, Region 2, Christian Ramsey of Mays Primary, Georgetown, Sandy Swami of Peters Hall Primary, Region 4, Sophia Sheriff of New Sapodale School of Excellence, Region 5, Fernando Gomez of Regma Primary, Region 10, Adore Barnwell of Skeldon Primary, Region 6, David Stoll of Kamota Primary, Region 1, Micaiah Hart of Patara Primary, Region 7, and Gustavo Abraham of Anay Primary, Region 9. These students have all secured placements at Queen's College. Minister Manik Chan noted the results reflect ongoing recovery in the education sector and credited educators, parents, and students for their efforts. Region 5 recorded the highest attendance rate at 98.8%. The ministry has confirmed that all results and secondary school placements are now available online through its official website. And in Region 2, CV Nunes Primary School in Anna Regina has once again proven its academic excellence. Emerges as one of the top performing schools in this year's National Grade 6 Assessment, NGSA, for Region 2. The school proudly boasts 6 of the region's highest achievers, underscoring a strong commitment to quality education. Leading the region was Kalissa Himprasad from Hoyce Darren Primary School, who topped the list with an impressive 487 marks. Close behind was Roshni Sichuran and Ziad Mohammed of CV Nunes Primary, both securing 486 marks. Other notable performers include Jada Laurie from Better Hope Primary with 485 marks, Aiden Prasad from CV Nunes Primary also with 485 marks, Priyasha Subha of CV Nunes Primary 484 marks, Aryan Chatila from CV Nunes Primary 484 marks, Tyler Samru of CV Nunes Primary 484 marks, Adila Khan from Aurora Primary with 483 marks, Shivani Singh from Taymouth Manor Primary 483 marks. All these top scorers have secured placements at Queen's College and other leading secondary schools. Ignite News spoke to a few of the top performers in the region, and this is what they had to say about their aspirations and who they credit their successes to.
My name is Tyler Samaru. I'm from CBS Primary School. I want to become a civil engineer. I would like to thank my family and the hardworking teachers who helped me along the way. My name is Priyasha Subha. I am from CBS Primary School. I would like to become an engineer. I want to thank my teachers and parents.
My name is Ain Prasad. I would like to be an engineer, and I like to thank my parents and the teachers.
My name is Jada Laurie. I am from Better Hope Primary School, and I'm very happy about getting Queen's College. This was very unexpected, and I would like to give a big thank you to my mother, my father, and some of my other family members. Especially, I really want to thank the teachers that taught me throughout my life, and a big thank you to the teachers of Better Hope Primary School and grade 6 teachers. And I would love to become a civil engineer when I grow up. Thank you.
I'm Nishan Chetla and I attend Civilians Primary School. I am very happy of the school which I got, which is Queen's College. I like to thank my parents and teachers for helping me achieve the school I desire.
Regional Education Officer Shondell Hercules praised the exceptional dedications of teachers and parents throughout Region 2. She reaffirmed the Ministry of Education's ongoing commitment to enhancing educational opportunities for all students in the region. The U.S. Embassy in Guyana has announced that effective immediately, all applicants for F, M, and J non-immigrant visas, current academic, vocational, and exchange students, are now required to make their social media profiles public. The embassy says this will help visa officers verify each applicant's identity and determine their admissibility under U.S. law. The announcement follows a broader move by the U.S. State Department last week, which resumed international student visa appointments with stricter screening protocols. Visa officers are now instructed to review social media posts for any signs of hostility toward the U.S., its people, government, or values. Keeping accounts private may be seen as an attempt to conceal online behavior. The new policy comes after a brief pause in visa processing in late May, as the Trump administration prepared tougher vetting measures, citing concerns over national security, terrorism, and anti-Semitic threats. When we return, praise Wakanda's role in Guyana's growth and a strong message from the Private Sector Commission. Stay with us.
The ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League is back and it's bigger than ever. Defending champions, Rangpur Riders return to defend their crown. But the Warriors, the proud hosts, are ready to battle on home soil. The best from Australia, New Zealand, and the UAE join the fight for global glory. The ultimate test, the ultimate prize. It's the clash of the T20 champions. Get your tickets now at Warriors Box Office or GSLT20.com.
Welcome back to Ignite News on 6 at 6. Guyana is once again celebrating Canada as a trusted development partner. At a pre-Canada Day event last evening, President Dr. Irfan Ali praised the close ties between the two nations and spoke of new investment opportunities that aim to benefit both sides. He highlighted Canada's support in key areas, from maternal and child health to mental health care and services for Indigenous communities. Canada has also provided support for education, criminal justice reform, and good governance, as economic ties between the two countries continue to grow.
Canada remains a major investor in our mining sector, and we welcome your increasing interest in our oil and gas industry. But beyond these traditional sectors, we believe that there is significant untapped potential. We invite Canadian businesses to explore opportunities in agriculture, infrastructure, public housing, ecotourism, and especially in climate-smart agriculture, a field where innovation can align beautifully with sustainability.
Beyond economic cooperation, the President highlighted Canada's leadership in democracy and its consistent support for free and fair elections. He also thanked Canada for backing Guyana's sovereignty, particularly in the face of Venezuela's territorial claims.
Guyana affirms its strong belief that the Caribbean region, and indeed the entire Western Hemisphere, must remain a zone of peace. Our future depends on it. As we look to the future of Guyana-Canada relations, we do so with a sense of optimism and purpose. We believe that through continued bilateral and multilateral engagement, we can expand our trade and economic ties, confront the shared challenges of our era, including climate change, rising inequality, economic shocks, and new security threats. And above all, uphold the shared values that form the bedrock of our friendship.
President Ali emphasized that Canada's support for Guyana's development has been both generous and long-lasting. He welcomed the extension of the Caribbean-Canada Trade Agreement, known as CARICAN, until December 31, 2033. The agreement gives Caribbean nations, including Guyana, duty-free access to the Canadian market, a clear sign of Canada's commitment to stronger trade relations. Chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Captain Gerald Gavaya Jr., is praising the government for choosing development over dependence. He commended leaders for avoiding the easy path of simply handing out oil wealth and instead creating real opportunities for people and businesses to grow. Speaking in an interview with the El Dorado Beacon, Gavaya said one of the biggest takeaways from the past 5 years is how Guyanese businesses have stepped up, providing goods and services, while citizens have been upgrading their skills and knowledge.
Whilst we have all of this oil wealth that's being built, right? What I'm happy that this government has done is that they haven't really developed a handout economy, right? People aren't necessarily waiting for the next stimulus check that's going to come in the mail. You know what I mean? Yes, they do one-offs every now and then, which will help stimulate the economy in different times and so on, but it's not becoming dependent on it, which is what I like. I like the fact that most of the initiatives are facilitative in nature. It's free education, right? Free tradesmanship courses for people to do welding, electrical work offshore, to do the highly specialized courses that are happening offshore. We're training them right here. Or if not, they're giving them scholarships.
He added that new doors are also opening for businesses, especially when it comes to accessing capital. Gavai acknowledged that this has been a major hurdle for many, but said ongoing legislative work is helping to change that, making local companies stronger and more competitive.
Right now in Suriname, they're having an oil and gas expo. And I spoke to an investor over there who was shocked and impressed to see the amount of Guyanese businesses, local, homegrown Guyanese businesses that are competing now at a world stage in Suriname for oil and gas work. So our ability to now export, right, Guyanese talent into our neighboring countries for oil and gas shows a lot about the opportunities that were created over the last 5 years. The private sector that capitalized on sending their people to learn, capitalizing on the Greater Guyana initiative, the loans and grants that were given through that initiative.
Within the private sector, he said there's growing focus on helping small and medium-sized businesses tap into emerging opportunities. He also noted the PSC is working closely with its members to build a skilled and capable workforce, one that can keep pace with Ghana's fast-growing economy. Calls for greater inclusion, an end to workplace discrimination, and stronger legal protections for workers were front and center at the Ghana Together trade unions convening last week. The event, held under the theme Strengthening Solidarity, Building Trade Union Support for Ghana Together, focused on repealing Ghana's anti-gay laws. The forum brought together representatives from several major unions, including the Clerical and Commercial Workers Union, Ghana Agricultural Workers Union, the Ghana Postal and Telecommunications Workers Union, the United Minibus Union, and the Ghana Public Service Union, GPSU. It was hosted at Hermanson Lodge in Georgetown. Discussion centered on the need for legislative reforms to protect workers from discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity, and to promote inclusive workplace through unified advocacy. GAWU Vice President Harvey Tambrun shared his union's support for the agenda, saying our union will not condone any discrimination. We are committed to ensuring respect and acceptance. Joel Simpson, Managing Director of SASOD Guyana, said 35% of the human rights complaints they receive are related to violations of the right to work. GPSU Organizing Secretary Mortimer Levan also pointed out that Ghana currently lacks legal protections against discrimination based on sexuality. By the end of the session, unions pledged their full support for the Ghana Together campaign, which is pushing for legislative change and the decriminalization of same-sex intimacy. Still ahead, new tools for the Ghana police force and a tragic twist in a domestic murder case. Ignite News will be right back.
Fuel it up and drive, super 95, tune up. Fuel it up and drive, super 95, tune up. Protect your fuel system, boy. High mileage and performance, boy.
Guy Oil Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive!
Welcome back to Ignite News. The Ghana Police Force received a boost yesterday with a donation of a new police outpost and 3 motorcycles. The items are aimed at strengthening operations in Regional Police Division 4B, East Bank Demerara, and Division Upper Demerara Berbice 10. The donation came from Riyad Khan, a representative of Guy America Construction Company. The handover took place at Moblissa Junction. Receiving the keys were Superintendent Wayne DeHart, Commander Division 4B, and Assistant Commissioner Curly Simon, Commander Division 10. Several ranks of the force were also present for the handover. According to the force, the new outposts, strategically placed at Moblissa, will increase police presence and improve monitoring along the Linden-Soesdijk Highway, which links the 2 regions. It also expected to support the ongoing highway road project, which focuses on better infrastructure and safer travel. A chilling case of matricide has rocked the east coast of Demerara, as 24-year-old Austin Ramchan and 23-year-old Safi Mohammed have been charged with the murder of Mohammed's mother, 46-year-old Jenny Mohammed. The couple, both of Monrepo, appeared before Magistrate Sunil Skirs at the Vigilance Magistrates Court on Tuesday and were remanded to prison until August 4, 2025. They were not required to plead. Jenny Mohammed, also known as Baby, was reported missing on June 12th, 2 days after her husband last saw her. Early police searches turned up nothing, but concerns escalated following reports from her sister about a domestic dispute on June 9th and an abrupt loss of communication. By June 16th, investigators found suspected blood stains showed the victim's non-parental home. Field tests confirmed human blood prompting a full forensic lockdown. The following day, police arrested Jenny's daughter and her partner, and forensic checks revealed blood in a vehicle linked to the suspects. After intense interrogation, Safi Mohammed confessed, revealing she and her partner stabbed and strangled her mother, then dumped the body in a trench at Eccles New Road. The decomposed body bearing stab wounds and a rope around the neck was recovered shortly after. Investigations are ongoing. A 25-year-old father is dead, and police are searching for the owner of a cow involved in a fatal motorcycle crash on Monday at number 41 Stanley Tongue Public Road, New Amsterdam. Dead is Jamal Hughes, an excavator operator from Glasgow, East Bank, Berbice. Hughes was riding motorcycle CB2700 with 24-year-old Marasha Dehart as a passenger when he collided with a cow crossing the road. Neither of them was wearing a helmet. Hughes suffered severe head and internal injuries and was rushed to New Amsterdam Hospital but died shortly after. Dehart received minor injuries and was treated and sent home. His mother, Helene Peters, shared that the son had only just left home to play football.
It was raining. The girl on the bike said so. I tell you what she said. It was a lot of raining, she said. The shelter before, and the rain is stopping. So my son told her, I said, let me go down, man. We meet just because it's right down there. And she said she got on the bike, and he started riding. And she said the last word she heard, he said was, oh God. And she said she fell off the bike, and he just keeps sliding. And because when she sees there's two cows lying on the road with the bike flipping on the road with the cows. Because she said the road was very dark, and the two cows was head and tail, like a black one and a white one was on the road. And the two cows them had injuries, because when we go and get the police and all of that, the two cows them was under Rastaman shop at the they try to catch it, but they can't catch the cow because Rastaman the car and so parked there. And one the cow escape and they catch one. And one more they catch the black one, he at the station.
Peter is now urging authorities to address the growing problem of stray animals on public roads, as well as poor lighting in Berbice communities.
Stanley don't need light, because if the light was there, I know if the sun crashed up over you, he would get the accident or over. I don't think that he would break his neck and get a puncture lungs and all those stuff if people look into these things, especially animals on the road.
Hughes leaves to mourn his 4-year-old child and several grieving relatives. Alfred Young has been charged with manslaughter in connection with the death of his 22-year-old girlfriend, Stacey Walton, and was granted $1 million bail when he appeared before Magistrate Michelle Matthias at Airlines Magistrates Court on Wednesday, 25th of June 2025. The charge follows legal advice from the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, and stemmed from a fatal incident that occurred on 20th of June along the number 7 Public Road, East Coast, Berbice. The incident involved motorcar PAG 2279, owned by the Young and reportedly driven by Walton, a resident of Alexander Street, New Amsterdam. She was found unconscious and strapped in the driver's seat of the submerged vehicle before being pronounced dead at the New Amsterdam hospital. A postmortem confirmed her cause of death as asphyxia due to drowning. While the Young initially claimed he was in another vehicle and rendered assistance upon discovering the submerged car, he later admitted to being in the same vehicle during an argument with Walton that allegedly led to her being pushed into the canal. Police prosecutor Sergeant Mark Edwards objected to bail, citing inconsistencies in the Young statements and concerns he may tamper with evidence. It was also alleged the Young moved narcotics after the incident before alerting authorities. Despite objections, bail was granted, and the case was adjourned to 21st of July 2025. It is expected to continue at the New Amsterdam Magistrates Court. Sports, entertainment, and regional updates are up next, including a boxing championship and CPL's musical mashup. Don't go away. Welcome back. Let's head to the ring, where Ghana's young boxers are preparing for the Novice Championships. In sports, the Ghana Boxing Association, GBA, is set to ignite the ring once again at the stages of the 2025 National Novice Championships from July 25th to 27th at the National Gymnasium on Manila Avenue. Named in honor of the late world champion Andrew Sixhead Lewis, the Novice Championships serve as the first official stepping stone for young fighters transitioning into amateur boxing. The event plays a crucial role in identifying and developing athletes for the national program. GBA President Steve Ninval emphasized that championships serve as a nursery for raw young talent in Guyana. Last year, the Ghana Defense Force Boxing Gym showcased its dominance by winning the best overall team title. Jaguan Milo was recognized as the best novice boxer, while Ryan Rogers of the Forgotten Youth Foundation Gym earned the Best Schoolboy Boxer Award. The Best Female Boxer accolade went to rising star Kenesha Plas, highlighting the event's commitment to promoting talent across all divisions. This year's championships will see the return of the Republican Boxing Gym. Competitors from all 10 administrative regions of Guyana are expected to participate. The Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League is teaming up with cricket legend Dwayne Bravo's Collabor app to spotlight rising musical talent from across the Caribbean. The new partnership will give emerging artists the chance to perform during halftime shows at CPL matches throughout the 2025 tournament, reaching fans across the region and beyond. Collabor is a creative networking app that helps artists, from musicians and writers to filmmakers, share their work and connect with collaborators. As part of the collaboration, artists can upload their profiles and show reels directly to the app. From there, Bravo, his team, and CPL officials will select standout performers to take the stage. These artists will be featured as part of CPL's Live and Louder entertainment series, which adds a vibrant musical twist to the cricket experience. They'll share the spotlight with top Caribbean acts. CPL CEO Pete Russell says the league is excited to showcase fresh regional talent. And for Bravo, who co-founded the app, it's a dream come true, combining his passion for cricket and music while giving young artists a platform to shine. Regionally, Trinidad and Tobago's Finance Minister, Devindranath Tanku, has officially presented instruments of appointments to the new Board of Directors of Caribbean Airlines Limited. The government has approved these appointments for a 2-year term, according to the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. The appointments took effect from the date of the shareholders' resolution, in line with the Companies Act and the company's bylaws. Reina Kausar has been named chairman of the board, while Videsh Prem will serve as vice chairman. Other appointed members include Charlie Maharaj, Selwyn Kudjo, Amit Krishan Mahbir, and D. Adam J. Moss. Minister Tanku congratulated the new board members and thanked them for their willingness to serve. He expressed the government's confidence in the board's ability to guide Caribbean Airlines in fulfilling its duties to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. The new board takes office at a time when the airline continues to face challenges in both regional and international aviation markets. These appointments are part of the government's broader push to strengthen governance and improve management across state enterprises. Caribbean Airlines Limited remains a state-owned company and the official national airline of Trinidad and Tobago. At this time, the Ministry of Finance has not announced any changes to the airline's executive leadership team. In international news, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says the U.S. will no longer contribute funding to Gavi, the international group that helps provide vaccines to the world's poorest children. In a video message aired at the Gavi fundraising event in Brussels, Kennedy accused the organization of overlooking vaccine safety without offering evidence. He also criticized Gavi's recommendations during the COVID-19 pandemic and raised concerns about the DTPW vaccine, which protects against diphtheria, tetanus, and whooping cough. Gavi responded in a statement saying safety is central to its work. It said it follows guidance from the World Health Organization and has full confidence in the DTPW vaccine, credited with helping cut child mortality in half since 2000. According to Kennedy, the U.S. has given Gavi $8 billion since 2001 and won't give more unless Gavi earns back public trust. Gavi, in turn, said it agrees that all available science should be considered and reaffirmed its commitment to evidence-based scientific decision-making. Donors and partner countries are currently gathered in Brussels for Gavi's Pledging Summit, where the group hopes to raise $9 billion for its programs between 2026 and 2030. It's not the first time U.S. support for the Gavi has come under scrutiny. The Trump administration previously signaled plans to cut the group's annual funding around $300 million as part of a broader pullback on international aid. And that's all for this edition of Ignite News on 6 at 6. For more stories, visit ignitenews.com or follow us on social media. Thanks for watching. I'm Rihanna Nikram. See you tomorrow for more Ignite News.